Hello everybody, our topic today is on breaking free from your past. Just as we said in the last video, some people are slaves to their past. They carry the burden of their past around them wherever they go. They think about it. They find a way to connect every single thing that happened to them presently to their past. Sometimes when you look at them, you see the past written on their faces. They smile, but the smile does not come from inside. The smile does not come from within. They look unhealthy. They look unhappy. It's like their demons are chasing after them. So we're going to handle how you can break free from your past. You know, when we talk about past, for example, in Nigeria, for women, most of the struggles and past that are common with the Nigerian woman is either they lived a wayward life when they were younger, or they gave birth to a child as a teenager, or gave birth to a child out of wedlock. Some can be that they are divorced, or they are past marriageable age and they are not married. There are lots of things that are happening with the Nigerian woman that brings them to shame in the eyes of the society. Then for the men, maybe a past criminal, somebody that has been to prison before, whether the person went to prison justly or unjustly, somebody that has killed somebody before, somebody that has carried out acts of armed robbery and lots of disgrace and embarrassment. And divorce too. Some men go through the stigma of divorce. Another type of past that people go through is what in Igbo land we call Osu. When your family is an Osu, that's your family is an outcast, the whole village will segregate themselves and say, no, we don't want to deal with this person, we don't want to deal with this family, the family is cursed by the gods and all that. I don't know if that practice is still going on in some parts of Igbo land, but these are part of the past that some people can't leave behind. And some people, it might not be a past that you committed yourself. It can be a past that maybe happened to your parents, your grandparents were divorced, your parents were divorced, your mother does not know who your father is, you don't have a father, you don't have a mother, you know, or your sibling committed a crime, one thing or the other that does not have to do with you directly. These are past people face. These are demons people carry daily. Then we talk of the celebrities. You're a celebrity child and you have a story about your parents, one rumor or another, whether it's true or not, you don't know. Your father was a politician. There's stories about him. You can't move around bearing the fact that your father was a politician that was hated by the people. Much more demons that people carry around them that makes them not being able to sleep at night, that makes them not being able to forge ahead and move to the next step and next level of their lives. Now let's look at King David. In the story of King David, David saw Bathsheba having her bath and decided to send Bathsheba's husband, who was named Uriah, to the battlefront to go and get killed. His aim and objective was to eventually keep Bathsheba for himself. So he succeeded in his terrible act and Uriah was killed. He took Bathsheba for himself. So the prophet Nathan came to him and told him of his sins. You have sinned against God and all that. And King David repented of his sins and cried, and he faced the consequences. He lost a child in the process of all this. But one thing that is going to surprise you is that that same King David and Bathsheba finally gave birth to King Solomon. Solomon, who is recorded as the richest man ever. Now, do you know that David had other wives? David had 6 and more wives. But at last, it was Bathsheba, the same woman, that gave birth to King Solomon.